Well, everybody always wants to know, how do I build power? How do I build power? How do I build power in my shots? Contrary to popular belief, it's not all in your upper body. There is a place for that. Obviously, you do need to be strong up top and in your core, but the majority of it is your weight transfer and the force transfer from your lower half of your body. The hips are a big part of it. Opening and closing the hips are how you build power. All right, so here's an easy drill. Right now, we're gonna take this fancy just athletic tape. Place the fancy athletic tape down the bottom, cost you a few dollars at CVS. All right, our athletes are going to be shoulder width apart, and we're gonna work, probably seen a number of times, is the Dak Prescott drill. All right, where Dak is gonna come off of his midline, step, gain, and throw the hips open. So the first part of the drill, we have no stick. The athlete's gonna stand on the back, on the front side of the tape. She's going to open and throw that hip open, and then return. And then return. We'll do that a few times, then we'll add on to the drill. Open. Bring it a little tighter. Bring your foot about right here. Keep going. Open. Good. Open. Good. As she's building power, staying stabilized on her back half. Now we add a stick. Should have it in shooting motion. We're not going to fire through yet. We're just still going to bring the hip. Good. 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 And as you can see, she's coming off the midline. That's what we call the midline. She's coming off her midline to make it easier for her to drive her hips open. We're going to add our fancy signature PS1 balls, and we're going to fire these through. We're going to break this down into two-part series because we always want our hips to come through before our hands. Hips to come through before our hands for our shot. So now we're going to do the same thing. We separate, we got hands off. We're going to give it a 2 cadence. A first cadence, going to open up the hips, get us off our midline. Second cadence, we're going to fire through on the shot. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Good, last one. And that's just one of the drills that we use to train the athlete's lower half to start driving and building force.